Okay, so I have been trying to share this radar information with people, demonstrating how we're being hit with massive microwave pulses. And they've pulled this trick. It's not doing it for me anymore. I've bypassed the function, but most people are getting error messages like this one here, and they're not allowing you to go there, saying it's unsafe. Anyway, this is what they don't want you to see. Focus on the time frame between 11:11 p.m. and 8:11 in the morning. That's when you see this massive microwave pulse starting on the East Coast, synchronizing over to California and staying there all freaking night long. All right, look, that's 11:41. Here, let's go to 11:11. Check out what they're doing in California here. I'll play this. It goes all the way until 8:41 in the morning when it finally starts dissipating. So we're going to run this cycle again. See that? West to east. But they hold the finger on the button for California all night long. Now, for those who don't understand what they're seeing here, this is a Nexrad feed. This shows 159 stations across the country. There's an additional 160 with Doppler. These all transmit in the microwave range at roughly 2.45 gigahertz up to maybe 2.9. The cause and effect relationship I could go on for an hour about what this does to the human body. This excites the hydrogen molecule. All right, so anything with water in it is going to be affected. It heats you up from the inside out. We're mostly water, and water is mostly hydrogen. So at this frequency, that's the effect that you have. It breaks the van der Waals bonds, which is the weak electromagnetic field that holds a double-strand helix together on your DNA, which means it breaks your cells. It shatters your DNA, which causes cancer. Additionally, it has been shown that microwave radiation in this frequency will cause the misfolding of peptides, which causes neurodegenerative disorders like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Huntington's, and CJD. CJD is what they call mad cow disease. Yeah, cows are innocent, honey. A lot of people coming down with mysterious neurodegenerative disorders, and the doctors are baffled. It's a mystery. Yes, sirree, Bob. Anyway, this is an indication of what's being done to us while we're sleeping, okay? There's a lot more that can be said about this as far as the effects on the human, but look at the fields. Look at the massive size of these fields. These electromagnetic fields, when they pulse, they lighten up the whole freaking place. All right, now this was the 11th. All right, let's go back here and let's show you what they did on the 10th. Now this was the 10th through the 11th. That's the one we just saw. I'm sorry. Let's go back here. And let's see the 11th, all right? See that? That was a shorter pulse, but we're still looking at starting at 11:11, and it's done by 3:11, all right? So that was a 4-hour pulse. Each of these stations are 750 kilowatts of power. All right, just to put this into perspective. You know the saying about how to boil frogs. You do it 1 degree at a time. Yeah. If you're using a microwave oven, you do it 1 pulse at a time. It's a silent weapon in a quiet war. And the people that control this machinery think there's too many of us. every one of those big blue pulsing lights that you see, it's not really light, it's radiance. Those are Nexrad stations. You can pull them up on a map and see the location. And check out what's going on in Montana. See that big pulse there? That's bigger than the whole state. Check that out. So you can go through here, if you can get through the Google's direction here that's trying to scare people into thinking it's not safe to visit this site, which is basically a bird watching site. All right? It's a bird watching site that shows you all different kinds of satellite feeds and information for bird watchers. It's really not unsafe. Now, this was the eclipse day here. You see that? There were massive hailstorms that followed. Now, this demonstrates what's happening in the microwave range. There's a lot more going on in the ELF field with the HARP stations, of which there's at least 33. All right, you fire all this up together with the 5th generation wireless network, which can also produce this frequency and has a massive effect at drying out. Say you got clouds and you don't want it to rain, you hit it really hard, it dissipates that moisture and breaks up the clouds, and you get insanely hot days, heat waves, because there's no moisture in the air to dissipate the sun's rays, so you get it full strength. That's how you engineer a heat wave. There's a lot more to it, but this is used as a weather modification tool. But there's many other things you can do with this. But anyway, I just thought I'd make this video real quick because they're not allowing people to even access this site. So it's real important for people to realize we're being microwaved. And they're cranking it up while we sleep at night for hours. So you wake up feeling like hell, there's a good chance that this is the cause to your effect. Anyway, good luck with that.